Those are some dapper threads these people have on.
Yes.
And by people, I mean mice.
Hi, I'm Morgan.
And I'm Jake, and we're Neverland Navigation Co. And Morgan, we have reservations today.
Yeah, we're at Hollywood Studios, and we are going to try Hollywood and Vine. They've got a special holiday offering.
Ooh, I'm actually very excited to see. I hear there are some Christmassy characters inside.
I'm Christmas obsessed, so I'm really looking forward to this.
Let me tell you something. Hollywood and Vine kind of, my whole life has had a reputation of being less than premier in terms of food quality. So I'm kind of excited to see if there's any chance I would enjoy it. I feel like making it Christmassy is going to help a lot.
That's what I kept saying. If there's any chance of me liking it, it will be during the Christmas, overlay. Let's go with
it. For you, for sure. Yeah. Morgan's Christmas obsessed. So hopefully we'll enjoy it. We're going to go in and eat, and we'll let you know what we think.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty standard, straightforward buffet setup. You start with your cold stuff and kind of move into your more entree type foods.
First it was breads and salads, but they had peel and eat shrimp, which I thought was lovely. I don't really like peeling my own shrimp.
Nope.
Because it gets my hands all shrimpy.
Nope.
But they were good.
Your hands or the shrimp?
No, the shrimp.
The shrimp? Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a shrimp person. I didn't try the shrimp, but I will say that roll that they have here, that's a good dinner roll.
Surprisingly good, yeah.
Not something you really look for going to a buffet, but hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, there was a couscous salad that was good. There were hummus and little teeny pitas. That was really good.
Oh, now that red pepper hummus was delightful. This is not hummus really with some red pepper mumbo jumbo in it. This is a red pepper infused blended hummus, and it with those little pita discs.
Super good.
Delicioso. I went back and got some more.
Yeah.
They were so nice.
Yeah.
Other things that stood out for me going in were I was surprised that they had a mushroom risotto.
Yeah, that was surprisingly good.
That was pretty good. I think the thing that really did it for me the most, though, it wasn't over the top flavor wise. It was a good compliment to the rest of the offerings that I had on my plate. The butternut squash.
Yeah, that was good too.
Roasted butternut squash, pretty nice. Good for the holidays. It's a very holiday feel in here right now. They do a seasonal. Surprised they don't call this an overlay with the way the things are in Walt Disney World, but they have kind of a seasonal party that they have in here at nights. That's Christmas themed at the moment. So the nice, warm butternut squash was very holiday-y along with the proteins.
Well, other than that, I would say that it's not really a holiday themed meal though. So there's not turkey and ham and stuffing and stuff like that. But I appreciate that because I really like sort of the different and upgraded options that there were.
Yeah.
The carving station had a
pork belly.
Pork belly, yes.
Yeah, did you like that?
Yeah, I did like it, and I love that it's different because I'm not really a big ham fan. The other thing that they'll have sometimes is roast beef, which I do like, but this was good too. It was different.
I liked the pork belly more than I expected to like it. I really enjoyed it. It came with a sauce, right? What was the sauce?
Yeah, it was a guava glaze.
It was a guava glaze that came with it that you took as kind of a side so you could apply your own amount of glaze. And I thought the glaze, it was a very strong, very sugary kind of flavor, but if you just did a little bit with the pork belly, the pork belly was so fatty in a good way.
I was just about to say fatty in a good way.
But when you add the just a little bit of that sauce, it really balances and makes for a surprisingly good carving station entree at a buffet.
Very surprising. I was really shocked. And I thought it was good without the glaze. So I didn't want to overpower the
But a protein like that can stand up on its own without sauces, marinades, that kind of thing. That it says something about the quality.
It definitely felt like an upgraded option.
Yeah, it was.
I also really enjoyed the caramelized Brussels sprouts.
Oh, now that was something I did not expect to be good at all, and it turned out it was good. And then
Brussels sprouts have to be done in a certain way for me to like them, and this was done in that way. It had good flavor.
Remembers one of our very first videos at the Polite Pig. We were promised some soft steamed Brussels sprouts one time.
No, we were promised crispy, and they gave us
We were promised some
soft.
Not at all soft, very crispy Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
And they came out soft.
Almost raw.
And we were like, it was very surprising. So this was
was good.
A surprisingly delectable option.
Yes.
You know what else I kind of liked? That crispy tofu.
I did too. I was going to mention that.
Weird.
So, surprising. That was a surprising thing to have here.
Mm-hmm.
Great for vegetarians, and good for somebody that just I love Asian style tofu, crispy tofu. I love that.
If I could sum up the food that we experienced at the buffet today, I would say it was surprisingly good.
And I think the things that I've heard about this restaurant before is that their food was more of the bland, basic, and they must have upgraded at some point.
Yeah, maybe after. I know that for a while when they came back after COVID, they weren't doing a buffet thing. They were doing something different, maybe family style.
I think most of these buffets were doing family style right after
COVID. Or
during COVID, I would say.
As they brought the buffet back, maybe they thought to themselves,
time to upgrade?
Time to plus this up a little bit. And I've got to say, I've noticed, I'm grateful. It's delicious. You know, a lot of this food was unexpectedly really, really good.
Yes. And it's definitely better than some of the other buffets I've had.
And not even to talk about the fantastic character interactions we've had today, you guys. Probably my best character meal with character, just the character interactions. I was just talking about how this and Topolino's should be studied for how amazing the character interactions were. I was shocked that this was competing with Topolino's in that way.
I agree.
But it really, for character stuff, it really is.
Yeah, the character, the cast members. Should I spoil the magic?
Morgan.
The cast members that are
the characters did
a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
They came by every time, even after they'd seen us a few times.
Yeah, just to say hello.
Yes, and the costumes were
I was going to say, should we talk about the looks? Should we talk about the stylings, the fashions?
Yes.
Now, these are holiday wear, so this is only during the holiday times they're wearing these outfits.
If you come during a different season, then they'll have a different seasonal outfit.
They rotate the outfits, but I've got to say, these holiday ones, those are some dapper threads these people have on.
Yes.
And by people, I mean mice, dogs. I've got to say, I hope our Goofy's head is all right. He did have one of the light fixtures as he walked over here, but that's not his fault.
No, he's 6'8".
He's doing his best, and he's very tall. Yeah. And he honestly, our character interactions not only were spectacular because the characters were so personable and they knew exactly what to do to make you feel comfortable right off the bat, but also I have to give an enormous shout out to the character attendants who are working at this location, who are going ahead to every table and asking them to make sure if they've seen this character, is everybody in your party here? Are you guys ready to meet somebody? Have your autograph books ready? And not in a rushy way, but in we are offering you this service to make sure you're getting the most out of your experience way. And it really, really comes across, you know?
Yeah.
I felt very taken care of the whole time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And so, can we go back to the outfits?
That's
my favorite. So, Goofy was dressed up like Santa.
Yes. And a very cute. He's just such a lovable, doofy kind of guy that when you dress him up in this aw shucks Santa outfit, it's just very it's perfect. You know, you might think Mickey Mouse is Santa.
That's what I thought.
I loved the twist. I thought it really paid off.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mickey, he's wearing this wonderful red piped blazer, and he's got this striped green shirt that I would like in every color. It is so fun. He's also wearing this wreath pin, which I think is really elegant. I really liked how his outfit also went with Minnie's.
Yes, Minnie had on a red glittery sequin dress and glittery red heels.
It's a knockout.
I told her I would like to purchase the dress that she was wearing, but she said she sewed it herself.
Yes.
I mean, she
said,
mimed it.
Why, I sewed this myself, and I said, Minnie, you have won this week's challenge. You look fantastic. It was really, I thought to myself, now that is a character interaction that I will not forget. Because what a good interaction.
Yeah, and then Pluto simply had reindeer ear, a headband with reindeer ears. It was so cute.
We were noticing at the table that his headband sat on top of the little bump thing on his head, and it was really cute. Yeah. But he's also wearing a collar with kind of what would you call that? A pendant?
Kind of like a bigger dog tag.
Yeah, but
it was candy.
It was Christmassy. Yeah. It was like a candy cane. It said Pluto. It was really, really cute. The outfits get all of my love and affection. Absolutely. Yeah. On top of the fact that the character interactions themselves were great. So fantastic. It's a good package.
Yeah. I think the only food we didn't talk about is the desserts.
Yeah, honestly, the desserts for me were fine.
I loved the Mississippi mud pie that had like the chocolate mousse in the middle.
That is good mud pie.
Yeah,
that
they
was
were all
really
super
nice.
cute.
Yeah, the desserts are very cute. Some things were kind of more hits than other things, but overall for buffet dessert, I would describe it as perfectly adequate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Should we go through and rate?
Let's rate some things.
Okay.
All right, now let's talk about the convenience, the transportation aspect of the location.
Sure.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Well, here, we're on Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood Studios.
And it's Christmas.
So for me, it's a very, very clear and very obvious.
Oh, so clear and so obvious.
It's a very clear and it's a very obvious Academy Award for me.
Okay.
5 Academy Awards,
Okay.
please.
Yes.
Is that
5.
copyright? Don't sue me. The Film Academy? There's no way. You're not watching, right? Mr. Oscar? Are you in there? No, it's fine. 5 Oscars.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what are we talking about next? Should we talk about the
atmosphere?
The atmosphere. Now, this is tricky. It's a little tricky because it's a character situation. So, do we talk about the characters with the atmosphere? Because they're kind of.
Well, what a good question.
They're not.
Yes, I would say it's part of it.
Okay, well, then that is going to make a big impact because
Yes.
for me, the actual ambiance of the restaurant is not.
If the characters weren't here, it wouldn't be that impressive.
It's not. It's kind of immersive because it kind of gives off that chrome diner classic 50s, 60s retro kind of feeling.
Right.
But I think overall, it actually might look a little dated in here. Like maybe it could use a little aesthetic refresh.
Yeah,
maybe.
you don't think it's supposed to look like that?
It gives a little bit of that 90s Disney energy. It still looks a little bit like the 90s.
Well,
in here.
with the characters, though.
But with the characters,
I mean, maybe we go 4.
we're talking 4 Oscars, 4 Academy Awards.
Okay.
Now receiving the Oscar for food quality.
Oh.
The nominees are this restaurant, Hollywood and Vine. What do you think about the food quality?
I would say 4.
4?
Yeah.
I would award the 4 Oscars. This is not how Oscars work, but I would award 4
It is for
Oscars
us.
at the same time for the same thing to Hollywood and Vine.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I really enjoyed it.
And
then
lastly, value.
the value.
Very expensive.
This is an expensive meal. How much are we talking a person?
I think it was like 65.
You're starting at 65 a person. So that is
It could have been 60, but anyway, right in that ballpark.
but that range is a little on the pricier side. It is kind of
it's
even
a character thing, though.
yeah, with characters that's kind of a normal price.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think for value maybe I'm thinking
4.
4 Oscars. Yeah, 4 Oscars, that sounds right.
4 is a little
So,
on the high side.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm not going to cut an Oscar in half.
No.
Go 3.5 Oscars. Who am I, Adele, ripping her Grammy Award in half to give to Beyonce? Get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just joking. Adele, you're a sweetheart.
I'm sure she's watching.
Yeah, she is. All the way from
Alright.
Las Vegas.
So that's all of our rating.
Yeah, so the Academy Award for being a pretty good character buffet goes to Hollywood and Vine.
Yeah.
This is an Oscar upset, to be honest, because we weren't expecting it, but it's
We
pretty
were,
good, yeah.
We were expecting to like the characters, but not the food. I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised is the theme of this video.
All right.
And there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed
Yeah.
this video, you can give us a like on this video, please, and maybe subscribe
Please
to our
subscribe.
channel. That'd be great. You get to see these smiling faces. Talk all about Walt Disney World. You can listen to our podcast too.
Yeah. Neverland Navigation Radio.
Yeah.
You can look us up wherever you normally listen to podcasts.
Absolutely.
We love our podcast. We would love for you to join us.
Yeah, we think you'd love it too. You can find us online at neverlandnavigation.co. That's where Morgan writes a fantastic blog about the experiences that we have at Walt Disney World. And you can follow us online on social medias at TikTok and Instagram at Neverland Navco, where you can stay up to date with what we're doing in the parks.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on our next adventure. Happy holidays, and bye!
We ate the food.
No, we didn't. On my gravestone, it will say, he ate the food.
Yeah.
Anyway, where do we go from there?
Where indeed.
It's my fault. I guess I'll get us out of this. What'd you think?